the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there you guys, over the Birmingham Watch For YouTube channel. Thank you for all your comic book and anime reviews. And you guys, telling you guys about Detective Comics issue number 1000. We are here, you guys. We are here at 1000 issues of Detective Comics now. This is a really big milestone in Batman's history. And one that I was definitely looking forward to checking out. We just got Action Comics about a year or so ago, and I don't know if y'all noticed. I'm always not as big of a Batman fan as I am a Superman fan. But I still always enjoy reading like Batman stories. And I haven't really reviewed anything Batman related in a while, so this is gonna be kind of cool to just kind of talk about again. So let's get into this. The first story we get here is called The Longest Case, and it is of course by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, who of course did New 52 Batman for a long time. And it's about Bruce Wayne solving a very extensive long case. And this case ends up leading him to what's called the Guild of Detectives. And the guild pretty much tells him that they sit all trouble because what he wants. They know that Batman has his love for being a detective, and that he is part of this bigger ensemble group. And we get a character who was one of the originators of Detective Comics before Batman had kind of came into the fold. One of the original detectives. Who is telling him about what it means to be a detective, and what Batman truly loves about doing it, and how there can never ever be a crime that completely goes unsolved. And that's kind of one of the biggest things that Batman enjoys. There's also this story by Kevin Smith that happens in the issue that I kind of really enjoyed. It's about, Bruce Wayne, getting back, the gun that killed his parents, and, pretty much taking that gun and, turning it into his shield, in many ways, the thing that he wears to protect himself. And it's kind of a cool idea. Kevin Smith, of course, wrote this story, and it's a really solid, interesting, tale for Batman, for Bruce Wayne. The next story I want to really talk about is, let me go to it, the story by Denny O'Neil. I really enjoyed this little Leslie Thompson story. This was really cool to me, because it dealt with how, Bruce Wayne is broken. He's a broken, distraught, destroyed character in many ways. And it really got into the heart of that, of Leslie kind of feeling bad for Batman, feeling bad for Bruce Wayne. That's one of the things she kind of tells him in the story, that she feels sorry not for these men who tried to hurt her, but she feels bad for him, for Bruce Wayne, for the man, for the Batman, and how he is under so much pain. He feels like in order to deal with all his pain, he has to kind of fight against it. He has to go out on this town and try and do as much as he can to kind of stop it from happening. My favorite story, and this is probably surprising for me in kind of some way. In some way, it doesn't really surprise me, but it is kind of surprising the other way. And that is the story by Brian Michael Bendis and or by Alex Maleev. This story, I love. I love this story. This was amazing. It deals with, Penguin, and, he's older now, and we found out that Penguin knows Bruce Wayne is Batman. He found out that Bruce Wayne was Batman, and he has known for a long time now, and he had a chance to kill Batman. He could have done it. He could have defeated him, and he chose not to. And yeah, man, it's like he chose not to kill Batman. He chose to keep Bruce Wayne alive despite him having this chance. And, Bruce Wayne ends up sharing, he'll telling this to Bruce Wayne, who he thinks is also like, can't talk or anything, because he's in a wheelchair, and he's an old man too now. But after he's told that, he ends up shocking Oswald Cobblepot and being like, yeah, I knew you always knew, and I knew you wouldn't kill me either. That was always part of my larger plan. And it's a really cool idea. The next story I want to talk about is a story that really disappointed me, and that is Geoff Johns' The Last Night in Crime. I don't like the art in this. I think the art's really bad for this story. I really don't like the art in here at all. I think the art is really, really bad, and the story is okay, but there's nothing much to it. I was actually hoping for it to be I thought it would have been cool if this was like a tie-in to the Three Jokers. It's not really that. It's not really anything. And it kind of just ends in a way that feels very unsatisfactory to me. And as a big fan of Geoff Johns, that really disappointed me to kind of see like such a weak story coming out from him in this book. The next story I'm going to talk to you guys about is, of course, by Tom King, because I have to talk about Tom King's story at least a little bit. And I really like this story a lot. But that's not that surprising, because when you read the story, you find out it's a bad family story. It's not really a bad man. It's a story about the bad family, and them having these like really goofy like interactions with each other, this little weird play with each other. There's this scene that's really dumb about Batman talking to Catwoman about, their own marriage, how that kind of ended. And he kind of just called the thing over and over and over again. He kind of repeats that over and over again because that's kind of what Tom King does a lot, and it just doesn't work in this story at all. And it's come out as really dumb and really immature, and it doesn't work for me much at all. But the interaction between the family is fun. I did like this little carpet of like them all taking a picture together as a family. Tom King does a really good job of the interactions of these characters and making it really fun and really enjoyable. And I really digged it for that. The last story is by Peter Tomasi, and it basically is just there to set up the Arkham Knights and him coming in to it. So that's pretty much the ending for that one. So that's the Comics 1000, you guys, and it's good. I think it's a good overall. Again, besides the Brian Michael Bendis story, I didn't really love any of these stories. The Brian Michael Bendis story was probably the only one that I really was like, oh my god, this is actually amazing. The rest were just okay. Like, the rest of them, like, they're fine. I'm okay with them. But there wasn't anything else beyond that. I just was like, oh my god, I have to have all of these. I have to have more of these. So, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Detective Comics 1000. Little something big about Detective Comics 1000. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.